Alrighty, so I promised that I would do a PvP showcase with the new Zeldris as well, and I mean I was using Zeldris on the first PvP showcase when I initially showed off kind of like the Chandler Zeldris on the Assault Mode Melee team, but I'm going to run Zeldris up front this time, which is going to be a little weird because he's not really all that great up front. But yeah, I don't really know who else to put in the back besides Malaskila. I looked at a couple of options, but normally you would run red Zeldris in the back. So I forgot to buy tickets really quickly. So give me just a second. We're going to hop into this whole thing and see what we can do. Alrighty, so first matchup here, we have literally a mirror match, which is really odd. I wonder if he's using... it looks like he's probably using CC food. Well, he might not be because he's all level 90, so... I don't know what to think about this, actually. We do have Dissolve up front and everything, which is kind of nice. I can't tell if he's just trying to rush ultimates here. He tried to make sure that I couldn't use Zeldris's Dissolve, which is kind of funny. I think we'll just merge these and then use the counter stance just in case. I don't think that this guy's going to attack. But let's just go ahead and throw it out either way. I saw something interesting while I was playing some geared PvP where I think he was using Chandler on the assault mode team, but I think he had whatchamacallit, I think he had Tarmiel as the association, which then made it to where he had debuff immunity, unless he gets debuff immunity at like level 2 or 3. I'm not quite sure on that, to be honest. So I think what we're gonna do is just kind of merge these, and then we'll throw this out, so that'll give us 2 ults. Obviously we're not gonna hit Chandler there, but even if he hits us, we're still gonna be able to hopefully hold our own here. Like if he ults, it's just gonna give us stacks on, or a stack on melee. I mean, oh, okay, so it disabled the ultimate. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. I did not know that it would do that. Additional damage equal to half of crit damage. This is pretty tough. I think what we're gonna do is hit with this and then move them. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No, I took way too long there. I shouldn't have even used that to begin with. That was very bad. He's about to absolutely destroy us now. Thank you for that. Oh, that was my fault though. I waited way too long. I could go for a level 3 Zeldris card here, but I don't really think that's going to be really all that important. Okay, he did not use melee cards, which is pretty surprising. Actually, instead of doing that, I think we just move this once and then maybe use that. Because he seems very adamant on not using attacks. I don't know. We'll see what he does. If he has another one of those level 2 Zeldris cards, we may be in trouble here. Because he's not attacking at all. Like, I don't have any buffs on my on my melee. Okay, he's going for both ults. Very interesting. Is this going to kill him? Okay, so not quite a kill. It's not the biggest deal in the world if he dies. Okay, and then I'm assuming the Amplify card on melee. Yep. Okay, so we survived. And his melee is wide open. So I guess let's just go for it. Well, before he gets any more stacks, I think I'm going to hit him with this first. I don't know really what the best way to play that is, but we shall see. Maybe I should have ulted first, I'm not quite sure there. Okay, we regen quite a bit, but he's going to be at max stacks now with melee. And we may have a problem on our hands. Even if he counters right here, which he does. Okay, I think we're still fine. That's going to regen him quite a bit, though. Oh, yeah, he's going to be at full health. Okay. I honestly think we just kind of go for the ultimate. Well, I know I'm going to get countered here, but I kind of need some lifesteal back, to be honest. So let's just go for it. Ooh, okay, I didn't lifesteal back nearly as much as I wanted to there. That actually did pretty well. Okay, I'm pretty impressed with that. I maybe should have... okay, well, I got a lot of lifesteal back there at the end. So unless he has a level 2 card... He has a gold card in hand and a silver. But let's see if he can disable my ultimate here. He is using a Zeldris card, so I'm kind of scared about that. Okay, it was an attack card. Zeldris is dead here for sure. And then amplify. Nope, he's using an attack. Oh my god. Wow, okay, so that was an insane matchup. Okay, I definitely misplayed quite a bit there and somehow still survived. So that was very interesting. I guess let's hop into the next one. Alrighty, so we've got another match. We're going against Escanor this time. I figured he was going to beat my CC. That's the reason why I'm running evasion food at the moment, is because since I don't have Melascula up front, I don't feel the most comfortable using the ultimate gauge food. So, okay, cool. So that worked out pretty decently. Kind of unfortunate. I would really like to do an extra draw on melee, but it is what it is there. And then I think we just go for the counter play. He may still be able to get off a dissolve on us. Good lord, the cards from Chandler there. I may need to try and mess around with putting Tarmiel as the association link on Chandler to see how that goes. That's quite a bit of damage. Boom. Okay, 33k back. Not terrible. I think he's dead here. Very, very close. Okay. So I think we're good to go as far as killing. Actually, I think we can honestly just go for this play here. I don't know exactly what I'm wanting to do here. I figured that would kill. This will do okay damage. Get a little bit of extra damage out on Gother. I figure they're probably going to kill Chandler here. I kind of wanted to get his cards off. I maybe should have done that. Just hit Gother with them, but very unfortunate there. Yeah, so with the DN attack that I think is coming through, yeah, he's dead. Understandable, I get it. Nothing wrong with that. And then hits. Okay, I think I'm pretty good here though, to be honest. He didn't put up the heavy metal either, so he's really not got a whole lot of, you know, I feel like he's just gonna end up taking a lot more damage than he needs to here, because if he would have put up heavy metal at all, he would have been able to up his defense. Okay, so that worked out pretty good for us. Boom. And then nice. So that worked out pretty good. Honestly, I mean, I prefer having Melascula up front. I do like the fact that Zeldris has the dissolve and everything like that, but his attack card, I feel like it's pretty decent. It's not as bad as everybody says it is, but I also think that just having Melascula up front and having that extra like survival aspect is a little bit more important to me than having just another attack or maybe even a hard-hitting ult. Because more often than not, I feel like I don't really go against a lot of teams that just ult rush straight out the gate. So this one should be very, very interesting. Probably pretty annoying, to be honest. I really hate the whole Tarmiel Estarossa team. Like, it's absolutely awful. Like, I hate everything about it. So hopefully we can try to take this down quickly and not have to run into any problems here, because this is quite the annoying team to go against. I don't know how it's going to work with Chandler on the team, but possibly pretty interesting. Nice evasion. Then he goes for an attack on Chandler, of all things, which is kind of interesting. I figured he would have went for melee there. So let's do this. Clear up some hand space. And then we've got ultimate in hand, ready to go. Oh, let's see how this goes. I'm assuming another shield. Nope, okay. Weird play. I wouldn't have done that. Alright, let's go for this, I guess. I'm really happy that I was able to pull an extra copy of melee. Like, having the 3/6 ult is honestly super fantastic. Very good so far. I've been having a lot of luck being able to get a lot more damage off with the ultimate. Like, I'm not the kind of guy who goes for like max ults or anything like that. Like, it's just not my thing. Not really interested in it most of the time, but I can definitely see why people do it, and it's very, very good in certain situations. So, all right, boom. He's gonna be able to get the ultimate off before. Actually, let's do this. Restricts the use of ultimate moves, and then we will hit with this. So he can't use the ultimate to hold us. We're going to be able to get our ultimate on Zeldris. See, pretty good damage there. Like, I'm not complaining about Zeldris's damage. I honestly don't think it's that bad. Like, I'm sure if you like built him efficiently in geared or something like that, gave him like HP and what is it, crit damage, maybe you might be able to get some like really nice damage out of him. So I guess let's go for these cards right here, and that should finish this whole thing up. I like this outfit for Zeldris too, pretty cool. It matches the that's why I changed the one that I have on for melee, because it kind of makes them match, sort of. Looks kind of neat. Alright, so that one went pretty well as well. God, you can see how low res these people are in the back whenever Zeldris wins. Alright, very cool. I think I've got one more ticket to use. These matches are kind of long, so I may just leave it at 4 matches. So, yeah, let's go next match. Alrighty. Got another Escanor team here. I feel like, okay, 171 is very high for CC. I do not foresee myself winning this one. He obviously has level 90 everything. That is the one thing that I was going to say, is I don't have level 90 on any of these characters. I do have like a lot of like the level 90 materials and stuff like that, but I think I'm going to save them for something a little bit more relevant, I think, because Assault Melee, I just feel like he's not going to be very good in the meta as soon as Bond comes out. So I'm kind of just holding out for the moment until I can get something along those lines, or well, until he comes out, so that way I can invest into him a little bit more. Oh, see, I can go for the 1-turn move, but then Escanor is just gonna clap me here. So I think I pretty much got to go for a counter here, or else I'm pretty much screwed. Which I do have another counter, but problem is seeing if I can get, well, see, and then it's going to be his turn and he's going to have debuff immunity. Alright, I gotta go for this, I guess. I know that that's not gonna last. I probably should have used that on Liz. That's unfortunate. The fact that he was able to go first and like just do that all in 2 turns was fantastic for him. Like, I think I'm screwed here. His passive is just so good. These gray buffs are absolutely ridiculous. The fact that they're making more and more units that use gray buffs instead of like cleansable or like yeah, I guess cleansable would be the right word. Cleansable debuffs, like the blue buffs or whatever. Or even like the counter stance, the fact that Liz can get rid of counters and stuff like that. I don't like the idea of gray buffs. Gray buffs are just, it's just too crazy in my opinion. Okay, so I don't know really why he didn't ult there. I think we're just gonna go all in for AoE. Might be a bad choice here. He hasn't attacked a whole lot. I think he was just making sure that in case I survived, I wasn't going to be able to do a whole lot of retaliation with like the extra damage I was gonna have. So yeah, I am dead here. Very unfortunate, because he's just gonna go straight for melee and then I'm done. So obviously, I mean, even with like the good like new support and stuff like that the assault melee team is getting, I definitely don't think that he's unstoppable. Obviously, the first match that I played against the other assault mode Meliodas team, like the mirror match, that one was probably the biggest sort of, I guess, that was like the closest thing that wasn't just them being like crazy over my CC, which he had, yeah, he's dead. He had all of his characters level 90, if I'm not mistaken, on that match, or maybe not all of them, but some of them at least. So there was definitely some advantage there. Obviously, with the new level 90 stuff being out and everything, it's quite interesting to see what exactly like you're gonna go up against, especially because we're like in the fresh stages of it. Some people are obviously gonna rush that stuff a lot faster, or they're just gonna buy the bundles for it and just make their characters, you know, as good as they can get. But I don't know, I don't really see myself buying that kind of stuff because you can just farm for it. The biggest thing that I have an issue with is just you have to basically have like a really good partner to communicate with to do this new raid, especially on the higher difficulties. So that is really unfortunate. I kind of don't like that aspect of it because, you know, not everybody has somebody that they can just, you know, call up any time of the day and be like, hey, you want to do these raids? So I definitely see why some people are probably going to buy them instead, but that's just me. So I think we still have a chance here, but it might not be great. All right. So there's that. Let's use this. That'll disable ultimate moves. This is going to be a very interesting match. He's only 1/6, so I'm not expecting a whole lot there. I made sure to hit him with that just in case it didn't kill. Oh. I thought, oh, it popped the passive on Liz, I think. So that's where I'm mistaken there. I kind of wish I had another counter stance to put up, but I think that was probably the safer play. Melee in the back, of course. All right, so we've got some very interesting cards. I don't know how I feel about this match, really. I think we're going to be screwed. 170k CC, though. Obviously, he's level 90 on all of his characters. It looks like he has outfits on all of his characters and everything like that. So he's got to be, you know, probably one of the higher CCs I've ever seen. What do we got here? Hitting Melascula. Understandable. Boom. Oh, barely surviving, baby. I don't know how she pulled that off. Alrighty. I think we're just going to bow out on this guy. Great job. Happy that you got all your characters to level 90. But I am donezo. So that is pretty much it. Obviously, not what I would prefer on the team. I definitely recommend having Zeldris in the back. But overall, he honestly didn't do bad. Like, I mean, we only lost that one match there at the end. But I only did 4 matches, so that was 3 wins, 1 loss. Honestly, though, you know, he has his utility. He can dissolve, disable ultimate moves, etc. Like, that's actually pretty helpful. And then, you know, like I said, I don't think his attack really is all that bad, but it's just not really what I would prefer up front. So that is pretty much it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for new content and stuff like that coming out for the rest of the week. I'm going to be doing a couple of extra videos because this is more of a dead week, probably towards the end of the week, where I'm playing probably some other games, just kind of messing around with some stuff, just because there's really not a whole lot that I can make videos on 7 Deadly Sins at the moment. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.